6 years after the 1947 UFO incident that shook a small town in New Mexico and shocked the world, a less famous, but perhaps even more devastating incident occurred. Recently leaked government documents seem to shed new light on the night in question. In a partially redacted statement shared on social media, a senior intelligence official said the public would be blindsided if they knew the whole truth. The information that has come to light appears to confirm a long-running urban legend in the Arizona town of Kingman, a stop 1 state west along Route 66, where locals have been telling the story of a 1953 crash for nearly 3/4 of a century. On May 21st, several onlookers reportedly witnessed at least one UFO crash just outside the small town in the Mojave Desert, 160 miles from Las Vegas. It's very unusual to have multiple witnesses and multiple sources confirm an incident like this. Preston Dennet, author of UFOs over Arizona. The true history of extraterrestrial encounters in the Grand Canyon State recently told local station 12 News. In a previous interview with AZ Central, Dennet called the incident one of the best documented UFO crashes in the United States. The Mojave Museum of History and Art, a local institution, also has an exhibit on the crash which locals and, more recently, podcasters have been hoping to find out for years. Bigger than Roswell? Alien video found in Las Vegas is totally real. Experts say there's no denying it. Harry Drew is one of those locals, a historian of the area who produced a documentary on the mystery of extraterrestrial life a few years ago. Drew told 8 News Now that witnesses had reported seeing 8 UFOs, now called Unknown Aerial Phenomena, UAPs, that appeared to be engaged in some kind of battle in the night sky. He said 3 of the flying objects ultimately crashed. According to declassified military documents, the crash occurred around the same time as a series of nearby nuclear tests in Nevada, codenamed Operation Upshot Knothole. The report said that a nuclear bomb had exploded 2 days before the incident, similar to UFO sightings around the world near the peak of radiation levels. On the night in question, one flying object crashed into a mountain and burst into flames. Another was found intact in the desert, and a third crashed near a small reservoir where a team of military and scientists had camped for recovery, Drew claimed. Why did the U.S. military nearly blow up the moon with a nuclear bomb? For years afterwards, Dennet tracked down the case through old reports and government documents. He discovered a code name often used by the scientists, Fritz Werner. Now we know it was Arthur Stansel, Dennet said recently. It was Stansel's job to essentially determine the speed at which this object would break apart based on the grooves it left in the ground, and he estimated it to be about 1,200 miles per hour. The project was top secret. The scientists arrived in pitch-black buses so they wouldn't know where they were. An Air Force colonel lectured the group on the importance of remaining silent. This all sounds like a good plot for a sci-fi thriller, but the startling reporting seemed even more justified in 2020 when a former intelligence officer recently published text message conversations he had with an unidentified high-ranking officer, according to a 2019 report from the National Guard. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and the notification bell.